Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Appalachian State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stroman. Knocked off his feet.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. He'll do it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quarterback keeper. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Fires left. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Back to pass, it's Swan. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, App State.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown, Old Dominion. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This drive will open from the 15. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Catch in the middle, it's Stroman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Swan. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Stroman. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
He's loose. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Dozier. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Mountaineers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks the tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a while.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Got it in the middle. It's Strowman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the back.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Spins away from the defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's Swan. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Strowman. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll immediately call timeout. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're working that left side. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. The quick out. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He's got the back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. Wide open spaces. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Stroman. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Roberts. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Swan. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Mountaineers are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over TCU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Jukes his way for more.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense.
Going for it all. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, App State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, the sweet feet. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Monarchs are flying down the field. Bringing the heat. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense in hurry-up mode.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent, he showed you the accuracy on the previous completion, and then on this play it's not open, so he takes off and runs and gets it. There's so many different ways this guy can affect you as a defense because of his athleticism, man. He is a special talent.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to...
Converts on 4th down, still going. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Monarchs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Monarchs! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give on the option. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. At the 35, he's loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Lots of running room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Roberts. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He'll get rid of it. Can't make the grab. Offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. It's complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Caught close to the marker. It's Thomas. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Monarchs are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
The Monarchs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Inside the 45. Quarterback gets the first down and more. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Swan. Flips it out in the flat. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun. Wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Pierce. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Sends it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 35, he's open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Got his man downfield. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Runs through the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's locked. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's blocked. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. He'll pull it down and run. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ODU.
And that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
Finding an escape route. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Off-play action on 1st down. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Swan. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get set.
Looking downfield on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. This one from deep to try to win the game. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
And these are hard moments. There's a lot of plays that decide football games. But when you're on the field and you've got a kick to win the football game, and more importantly, Not to lose it and you miss it, God, that's a tough moment. I feel really bad for that young man.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.